Welcome, everyone, to another exciting deep dive into the multiverse of Marvel, where the unexpected becomes reality. Today, we're exploring new storylines that push the boundaries of what we know, from Wakanda to the stars. So let's get started. Our first stop takes us back to the prehistoric world of dinosaurs. Yes, you heard that right. But before you get too excited, it's important to note that this story might sound familiar, because it is. In fact, it's almost a carbon copy of a previous issue, with the same plot but slightly altered dialogue. It seems that the writer, Ryan North, was aiming for a humorous twist, though not everyone may get the joke. If you've read the previous edition, you're not missing much here. Now let's move on to something far more interesting, the rise of a new queen in Wakanda. This is no ordinary queen, though. Her name is Okoye, and you might know her as one of the fiercest warriors of the Dora Milaje. Okoye finds herself in a competition to become Wakanda's next queen. But there's a twist. This time, she faces the trials not only with her fellow warriors, but also with a symbiote, a powerful creature that has merged with vibranium. As the story unfolds, Okoye is tested to her limits. She refuses to be controlled by the symbiote and instead finds a way to unite with it, forging a new bond of power. Together, they become an unstoppable force, just in time to face an impending invasion. This is not just about becoming a queen for the sake of power. For Okoye, it's about protecting Wakanda from all threats. And by the end, she does just that, leading her people to victory against the invaders. The message is clear: Wakanda is strong, and its new queen is even stronger. But our journey doesn't end in Wakanda. Next, we head to a cosmic battlefield, where we find Hyperion, a superhero living a secret life as Mark Milton. His peaceful existence is shattered when he hears a distant cry for help, and he springs into action. What follows is a confrontation with Nighthawk, a former ally turned enemy. Nighthawk isn't just any foe, though. He's been infected by multiple symbiotes, giving him unprecedented strength and making him nearly invincible. Despite Hyperion's godlike powers, he's caught off guard by Nighthawk's ambush. Using copper missiles and argon particles, Nighthawk exploits Hyperion's weaknesses. The battle rages on, but Hyperion soon realizes something terrifying. Nighthawk has infected the entire Squadron Supreme. With Hyperion outnumbered and overpowered, the fight seems lost. Nighthawk, now more powerful than ever, declares his supremacy, leaving us to wonder, what comes next? And then, we come to the grand narrative, the Venomverse. In this multiverse-spanning storyline, powerful Venoms from across the dimensions are being recruited to fight a new and dangerous threat, the Crimson King. This entity represents an unimaginable danger, challenging even the might of the Venom symbiotes. But what's at stake here? The fate of the multiverse itself. Now let's take a moment to reflect on what we've seen. These stories, though seemingly disconnected, weave together a tapestry of power, legacy, and survival. The rise of Wakanda's new queen shows us the strength of unity, while the battle between Hyperion and Nighthawk warns of the dangers that come with unchecked power. And of course, the looming threat of the Crimson King hints at a conflict that could reshape the entire Venomverse. But not all is perfect. Some of the character designs in the Venomverse feel a bit underwhelming, especially when it comes to how the Venoms are visualized. While Hyperion's Venom form stands out, the others fall into the trap of looking like standard Venom clones, just with different colors. It's a missed opportunity to bring more creativity to these characters. That said, the larger narrative is intriguing, especially the mythological layers being added to the multiverse. The Venomverse is evolving, and with the introduction of the Crimson King, we can expect even greater threats and challenges ahead. So, where does this leave us? For now, we're left with questions and anticipation. What new challenges will Wakanda face under its new queen? How will Hyperion and the Squadron Supreme deal with the symbiote infection? And most importantly, what role will these powerful Venoms play in the coming battle against the Crimson King? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, the Marvel Multiverse never fails to surprise us. That's all for today's episode. I hope you've enjoyed this journey through Wakanda, the stars, and the depths of the Venomverse. If you want to stay updated on all the latest twists and turns in the Marvel Universe, be sure to subscribe, leave your comments below, and join us for the next exciting chapter. Until then, stay curious and keep exploring the multiverse.